don't really know what I've just done. I don't think it's going to look great.
Right, so what I'm going to attempt today is some sort of home lockdown glow up for my hair because it's just dry at the end, so I'm just going to give it a little trim. The bleach underneath that I've had in for obviously ages now is showing through, so I just need to top up the colour. So I'm going to be following Brad Mondo's trim at home because it looks like the best video. It's really clear on instructions. I've got these scissors for hair cutting that I've had for ages now. I've got some gloves, a comb, hairbands, and I'm going to be using the Chocolate Touch Colour Fresh Mask by Wella for the colour. So I'm going to start the trim on dry hair. So I've watched this video a few times to try and get the hang of it, so I'm going to have it here and I'll link it as well. So the first step is to part the hair down the centre of the back. The one that he's doing has like dead straight hair because I never wear my hair dead straight because it's waved. I've brushed all the knots out, but it's still got that little bit of a wave to it. Okay, so he's going from the highest point of the head and taking the comb and splitting it behind the ear, even though it's a little bit hard to see that. Okay. Then I'm just going to take the bobbles and tie up the sections. Okay, so now my hair is sectioned, I need to now pull down the bands to kind of the amount that I want off underneath where the band sits. So I really don't want much of at all. There's just obviously a lot of weight in my hair. So I'm not going to do like a cut, it literally just wants to be a little trim, so maybe even around ½ an inch or so. Like all of that looks pretty dry, so I might even go down to there. Just make sure the other side's the same. And then using the comb, I'm just going to kind of try and make sure that these are in line with each other so that it looks even. I think I could probably pull this one down a tiny bit. And then at the back, luckily I have a mirror up here so I can kind of see behind me. I've actually just realised at the back, but you're meant to take it down so you're not pulling it down on, but kind of take it to the back to put the bubble in. So it's kind of straight down there, so I'm just going to kind of redo those ones. Okay, so now I've done the backs and I can see that they're kind of both similar at the bottoms. Really not much at all here, but I got my bands on. So it looks like the main thing here is not to not go straight across and to actually point cut, which is apparently where you kind of go up with the scissors or down. Let's just try. God, I'm a bit scared now. Sure. I'll show you what I'm doing. Oh gosh. And then it says to kind of go this way. I feel like I fucked it, but I'm just going to have to do the same here. Unreal. Okay, I'm a bit scared to do these ones now because this was naturally shorter anyway. So let's see what happens, I guess. I don't really understand. I keep changing the angle of the scissors as well, I don't really... I'm going across. Jeez. I don't really know what I've just done. I don't think it's going to look great. Okay, I'm now going to take them out. I feel like this side is definitely shorter than this side. I might go straight into the layers now. Okay, so next we go back into those 4 sections. I'm going to leave my fringe out of this. We want to brush upwards now, apparently. So this is for the layers. I feel like this is going terribly wrong. Up and then about ½ an inch in. Sorry, 1.5 inches, I can't remember, whatever. You separate. And we want to put a band somewhere in this one. You're not going to cut wherever the band is, but just pop it somewhere in this one. Okay, so apparently the layers are a lot more kind of jaggedy, let's say. Not that my main haircut wasn't, but we move again. So I'm going to go about this much. She said about 1 inch, but oh god, no again. And to just kind of go at it this way, just to get all of this off that doesn't need to be there, but not make it blunt and stuff, kind of keep it feathery. Okay, this is going better. Oh gosh. I think this is going better. Jeez. God, that's awful. Oh man. That's fine. At this point in life, in 2021, I don't think there's much else to lose. So why not just experiment? Last one, I'm ready to get this over with now, honestly. Like, please, for the love of God. Oh no! It's like 2 different sections of my hair. Okay, SOS. I'm gonna have to do something here, aren't I? I don't know what. I think I'm just gonna have to kind of go in like this to make it less blunt, maybe. To be fair, maybe once it's styled, it'll look better. I don't know why I haven't been pulling it straight. That might help me see if one side is longer than the other, which it definitely is. Okay, do you know what? I'm sorry, everyone. At this point, I'm just gonna do a bit of chopping like this. Kind of give up. Okay, I'm leaving it here. Okay, I always do my own fringe. I've got a whole separate video on fringe trimming. So I'm hoping that with a lovely new fringe it will distract from the rest of the cut. So I am just going to go ahead and do my fringe as I normally do. Okay, so now I've achieved a very unsuccessful haircut. I'm going to get in the shower, I'm going to shampoo it, and then I put the colour on, and hopefully that might save the day as well. So I'm just going to go and wash my hair. Okay, now onto the way more fun part. I am going to do the Colour Fresh mask. So I have shampooed my hair. I'm just going to brush it out a little bit here. I think I'm going to start by putting the mask on kind of here downwards, because that's where all the bleaches come through and all the lighter bits are. So I'm hoping they'll just go a little bit of a deeper brown and look a little bit more richer. So I'm going to start there to deposit the colour on there firstly, and then I'm still going to put some like over my roots and stuff just to hopefully give it a bit more warmth. So it says to apply generously to pre-shampooed hair and leave for 10 minutes. Now obviously by the time this is actually all on, it's probably going to be way longer than 10. So I'm going to actually just do 2 splits here. I don't know what it's going to look like when it comes out, so I'm just going to flip that first up. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Oh, it looks so lovely and rich there. Okay, and I'm just going to go straight in, I reckon, start at the back. Oh, it feels so nice to be using some sort of dye product again. It's been so long, and just kind of wanted that refresh of a bit of colour, so I'm hoping this will kind of make me feel like I've had a little bit of a pamper. Already it kind of looks like that colour is nice and rich, so that's great. Okay, so I'm now going to do top layer, and as you can see, like this is super light, so obviously this is the main bit that I want to kind of cover up here. I'm going to slap a load on here. Lovely stuff. Oh look, and straight away it's kind of covered that up, so that looks gorgeous. And then same for this bit on this side. As you can see, it's kind of really light underneath. And then, as I said, I'm just going to put some all over the tops here and just give it a little bit more richness and warmth. So the colour looks now pretty evenly spread throughout the hair. I've done down here in the back as well. So what I think I'm going to do is pop this up and leave it for perhaps like another 10 to 15 minutes. so that it could really absorb in, and then I'm simply just going to rinse it off with water and I'll come back once it's done. Okay, so I've rinsed it out pretty much till the water ran clear. There was loads of colour that was coming off of it. It does look really nice and kind of shiny and fresh, so I'm really excited for it to dry now. I'm going to put some R&B from Lush in there, and also some no oil from Persian Reed. These are my two kind of leave-in things. I'm going to style it as usual, and I will come back when I'm all glowed up with the hair done, and we can see the transformation, if there is one. Okay, so I am over the moon. Like, the chocolate colour looks so rich, it looks so shiny and fresh, with a little curl in the style. The kind of layers are nice and bouncy, even though they're not perfect at all, but it's definitely better than what it was. I feel really fresh and new. It just looks and feels much better, and it's not like a dramatic change at all. So yeah, I think I'm glad I did it now. This is the final result. So I'll just do a little spin. You can see that the colour fresh has really like kind of saturated that faded bleachy thing that was going on. And as for the length and stuff, it's actually not that much different at all, it just looks a little bit more fresh. So thank you so much for watching my kind of lockdown hair glow up. Don't take any tips from this video, it's honestly, as you know, I'm not professional. Go to the professional videos or the people. But this was just a bit of fun that I wanted to kind of capture on camera. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.